We're here in Berlin for a convention called Meet the Stars. It's like an action film convention, and it's just a chance for fans of the movies that a lot of us have done for so many years to come and meet us. People ask me, why did you take martial arts? You know, you read stories of people getting beaten up and the bullies and the gangs. I never had that, you know. I was very physical as a kid, but where I grew up was like 20 miles outside of Melbourne. It was almost like what we call the bush in Australia. You know, we're always having stone fights and everything, but, no, you know, I didn't have a rough upbringing. I honestly believe, looking back in hindsight, that I started martial arts because that's what I was meant to do with my life. It's my passion, and everything that's been good for me in my life has come as a result of just wanting to be the best martial artist that I could be. Sorry about your father. That was an unfortunate mistake. Oh, come on, I ain't finished yet, Mr. Rookie Cop.
We've done 9 films together, and we're really good friends, and he's funny. He's got that dry Australian sense of humor. You know, the women like him.
There was a magazine in England that described us as the Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers of martial art movies, which is really, that's adorable.
My girlfriend's parents were studying martial arts, and I saw them, and I saw the uniform, and I saw the belt, and, you know, being a 13-year-old girl, I said, I like the belt, I want to get a black belt. So that was what intrigued me, is the, you know, the outfit. And when I first started, I didn't like it. I actually hated it. I was the only girl in the class. I felt very uncoordinated. I couldn't shout for a while, but my mom signed me up for 4 months, and she said, you have to stay 4 months. And during that period of time, when I started getting coordinated and felt a little better, I started really liking it. I love martial arts. It's my life. Everything, you know, I've been doing for the past 25, 30 years have been martial art related, to now I'm teaching my daughter, traveling, teaching seminars, doing movies. You know, I think, you know, forever, everything I do is going to include martial arts. Hello.
Look here. Thank you.
Can you put that in there?
Oh, man, are you serious?
Because you need to work your arms a little bit here.
Yeah, but it's full, and I got a shirt in there. You'll get it all wrinkled.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Just do this. I'll make it lighter for you.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
It's already dirty.
I don't know what men don't like to carry things for women. Why is that?
No, I feel very self-conscious right now. This way.
Look at. Do you know where we're going?
No, they just keep pointing in this direction. Open.
Sesame.
Ah, there you go.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you? Cynthia?
Welcome to Ahmed Mohammed.
Richard.
Nice to
Hi,
meet you,
nice
sir.
to meet
Hi,
you.
Richard. Hi. Welcome to Academy for Security.
Thank you. That way, that way, that way.
This way, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So this is my office and my school for the student, for bodyguard.
Yeah.
So special training.
Yeah.
Yes, special
That's
training.
cool. Have you ever seen a school before that was just like body?
No, not like this.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is
great.
cool. This I've never seen.
you so
yeah, very good. How many students?
20 students.
Yeah.
Because all for the daily change.
Yeah.
You know, so one
Yeah.
student must stay 5 months.
Here we have some sort of weapons that we use in the training with the students.
For the student, it's important. It's not to show, you know what I mean? So many people stay here, oh, give me a gun, please. Hey, yo, take it easy, come on. So, you know, first one is you must learn reality. This is a problem for the people in Germany. You say in television, oh, I see him.
Right. Yeah,
This is-
trying to think that's real.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's different, you know, because I worked for 18 years, personal bodyguard for rock and roll bands.
I know this.
And as you know, it's very different working for, say, a businessman, rock and roll band. You have to almost be like them.
Is it?
Because they don't want somebody standing around like this, you know? So I got a lot of work because I looked like one of the band. And it's trying to get people to understand that doing that sort of bodyguard work, you're almost more like a babysitter.
Yeah, is it?
You know?
Is it? And the bodyguard people stay for all the thing. So you go wash my car.
Get that bag for me or whatever. They also don't understand that your job, you know, is learning how to blend in.
Do some clients, though, like you were saying, some people like to blend in, but I would think that some clients like that big person around because it's going to show to someone else, hey, don't mess with them. You know what I mean? It's kind of, it's intimidating.
It depends on the artist.
Yeah.
Like I nearly started working for Madonna. You know, when I met her, she was like, you know, chewing, looking me up and down.
Is it?
You know, but I couldn't do it anyway because I was working with Linda Ronstadt and James Taylor. So I couldn't do it, but she got very big, you know, big black American.
Yeah, the big one.
Some of them like that, but like Linda and James Taylor, David Bowie, they didn't want that. They wanted somebody to look at them and not even know there was security there.
And the best bodyguard is a woman. Believe me. Yeah. Nobody knows she is a bodyguard.
Yeah.
She thinks she's girlfriend, maybe
friends. Yeah, it's very deceptive.
It's the best.
But can women fight, though? I mean, no, I'm kidding.
Hey, I heard you complaining a bit in our movies. Oh, ow, that's too, you hit me too hard.
I'll stand over here, please. You look after me from her. Yeah, you see? Well, it's got all her stuff in it.
It's your stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It makes me carry it. All about the hands. Yes. Everything is about the hands.
We talk about de-escalation when we talk about like standing this way. Yeah, you have your hands up for defense. Yeah, and if he tries like stabbing you, we teach them to defend themselves like that. Yeah, you can also de-escalate and defend yourself or the other person, your client. Yeah.
When you have adrenaline and you're stressed, guys, you know, we teach guys with right hands, usually they walk up like this, because they just want to whack a big strut.
Yes.
But that's hard to get people that haven't trained under pressure because adrenaline feels good. If I'm getting push, and I go whack, and you, and suddenly, whoa, what have I done? Now I'm in trouble. We call it pressure testing, you know? I need to know what it feels like to get screamed at, to get yelled at, to be pushed, so I don't react out of fear, you know? And my body understands what that adrenal dump feels like.
Let's go this way. Go.
Yeah, well, it's always like attackers will prey on weak people. You know, that's what I always tell our students is that, you know, be aware of your surroundings and be strong, because if you feel confident or something and you're not afraid, they might just like walk past you.
This is one of those things you can carry with you.
Yeah.
Just a key.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a kubutan. I really like this.
Yeah.
For a defense weapon. You can also attack, and it's very effective. if you want to see it.
I used to tell my
That's it.
students if they didn't have something like this and you have a key
That's very
to
good
walk
for
with
women
it like
also.
this,
That's
you
very,
know,
very
so
good for
you're
women.
prepared
Yeah?
like when you're
You
walking.
can slap him in the face or just like, yeah.
Have you got a pen?
Yes, yeah, that's the same. That's the
Yeah.
same. That's
And
quite the same.
For me, it was that's the way I used to like holding,
Yeah.
because I can still grab you,
Yeah, yeah.
still chat, you know, hit this way, you know. It's it's interesting this way.
It's very effective for the
All of that.
how
Oh
you
yeah,
call
with
it,
throat
the-
knives, I can
the
pop
points.
you right in the. That's why, like airline or anything, you're allowed to carry a pen, you know, and it can be a,
Nobody know who have a weapon.
exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, technically, almost
Yeah.
anything could be a weapon. You know, you could just on your surroundings.
I like to use always angles, you know. Like for me, I'd rather be left foot back because this is what I'm usually worried about. Most people being right-handed. It's just because I like this
And you
idea
can move
here.
over.
Yeah, and now this is up to you, what you do. Yeah, and you.
I'm
now
not
you're turned off.
able to attack you or something.
Exactly. Just gives me
threaten
that
you.
moment. Whether I'm talking to you here and I might back you
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
back you
yeah,
here,
yeah.
crack you here.
Yeah.
But straight away for me, boom, I'm back to this.
And then pull him
And
away
I'm,
back.
look, see, I'm off here, this way.
Yes, exactly.
This is controlled, this neck.
Oh my
But
God.
but this here,
Yeah.
just so
Oh
you
my
can't
God.
turn back toward me, you know,
No,
because
if
I'm
I
not like
want
this
to, you
here,
can use
yeah,
your knee.
I'm driving
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Now I can drive you away, or
Yeah, wonderful.
pop knees, sorry.
No problem. You're welcome.
So, you know, I like that. That's why I like this, because I feel very confident with how I can manipulate you.
That's quite similar to that what we teach our students. You know, one thing, if somebody pulls a weapon on you, he pulls out the gun out of his jacket and take the gun up, yeah? Pull him towards me, yeah? And just take the gun away, yeah? And then take my client with me and evacuate, yeah? Do you know another way?
No, but I'm the same, but I tend to like to control. I know you said it's difficult, but if he's only because, you know, this gives me, you know, much greater control, or whether I'm, you know, it's very hard on his hands to control. So I like that, yeah. But it's just, you know, different preferences. What was interesting for me, I did a seminar in Las Vegas with a one of Chuck Norris's black belts. And he did a seminar on what they call action-reaction principle, on how long it takes if I'm doing this and to wait for you to move, how long it takes for me to go, oh, he's moving, neurological decision, oh, now I've got to do this. And he did a great thing. He had the students do this, hold the, you know, right on here, and he said to them, he said, now when you see me move, pull the trigger. And he said, but I'm going to move really fast. And this is what he did. Click. That's how the click. He even did this, and the guy tried to aim up over his hands rather than shooting past. And the point being that people, you know, with martial arts say, oh, yeah, if I have a gun. But from here, providing you're not going to go bang, if you're waiting for them to move, I have so much time to redirect because, oh, I'm moving, decision, oh, got to pull the trigger. A huge delay, and I think that's a really interesting factor with guns.
You have to go.
Yeah, good. Nice.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. Teaching a lot of seminars, and I just the standard overall. It's not, I hate to sound like people that always say, oh, it's not like the old days, but it's not like the old days. They just don't work as hard. The students aren't pushed as hard. There's not the same demand for excellence.
It wasn't a business back then. It seemed like people that had schools did it after their job, and you know,
Yeah,
it was like,
no,
you
passionate.
hang in there or
Yeah.
get out. You know, you don't want people that are lazy or was just looking for something comfortable. I remember we were training and we were down in a horse stance, and the instructor had an electrical cow prod, and he used to come and buzz us if we were in the horse stances. You'd be down there and your legs would be shaking, and you're like, ah! Yeah, can you imagine? Like, you couldn't do something like that.
Wow,
now.
that's
I remember
extreme.
doing Daniel K. Pye. We'd go to his camp, and he would have us lay in the grass for like 2 hours, like just in a meditation position and looking at you, and you know, don't scratch that itch, and then all of a sudden, you know, oh man, I got that itch, or don't let that bug crawling on you. Oh, it was torture. But you know, you did that kind of stuff. You know, it was just kind of like tests. And
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Discipline.
Are you gonna take your bag in?
Yeah,
Okay. Our bag.
our bag.
Our bag.
Okay, could you carry that?
Let me carry it for you, Richard. There you go.
No, I can't do that. Give it to me. I'll look bad in front of the public.
Oh, the weapons.
Oh, are we?
Okay.
Oh.
Hello.
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 We meet in the dark alley.
Yeah, in a dark alley. And
Scared, man. Who are you?
hi, Cynthia. I'm
Hi.
Olaf. You know, I run the martial
I know,
arts
yeah.
store.
Top 10, yeah.
You've been there, and you said I have a variety of martial arts weapons. I brought some, you know, in this nice alley here.
Yeah. Nice
And
ambience.
we have sai. That's aluminium. You prefer aluminium?
I mean, for you to flip
There's
them.
Plus and against, you know, like, because if I'm doing these, you know, this sort of moves here, but to catch and to be able to, this is a bit too light.
Yeah.
See, it won't, like some of it you need the weight.
They're a little heavier.
So this is like a little more, I can catch here to be able to punch or come back and catch to here.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Or even these sorts of.
It looks like it's. Is it your special weapon?
Yes,
you
I like
you like
Yeah.
it?
I like
Looks-
side.
I remember. I was telling him. I said, for somehow a long time ago, I remember you. Did you use
I
them in a
just-
movie or something? I remember seeing you with the Magic Crystal.
Magic, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Magic Crystal.
That's right, because we did the
Because they
weapons.
didn't know
did
I
the
could
sword,
do
we did
this.
that,
And said,
yeah.
oh, it'd be good. And
Yeah.
that's how come
I've
we
never
do fight.
seen somebody that fast. Sometimes people come to my shop and they do something, but never like this. So you're a professional on the side.
Well,
I would say.
you know what, this, like, as you know, in Japanese, it's very linear, you know, maybe boom, you know, hitting, crack hitting, or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is Indonesian.
Oh.
But so, like, Cynthia's style is so
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
different because it's like Chinese, you know,
Yeah.
or whatever. This is very,
Ah, where's the other sword? Did
Linear.
you bring the other one? Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, see, I like the, you know, because in Chinese styles, when we do them, it's not practical. You're never going to be walking around, you know, with a sword, but it's more for, you know, I mean, they did in the olden days. They were used to, you know, cut the horse's legs or, you know, block, but I used to compete with the sword. But I like weapons for competition. Actually, that's the one reason why I started studying Kung Fu, is because I wanted to learn weapons. Because when I was doing Tung Sudo, they didn't really have weapons.
Thanks to Do.
Yeah.
They
And I love it. I mean, when I
Serene,
saw that, I saw Benson Lee doing a double-headed spear form in New York City, and I was like, I have to learn that. It was just something inside of me, like, you know, that I said, that's what I
cool.
want to do, you know.
yeah.
And they're just like extensions
Can you
of
do
your
some
arms. Yeah, you know, this here would be one. Oh, Richard.
We did
I'm dangerous with
Magic
this.
Crystal.
No. Yeah.
You know, we were fighting and
Yeah, and I
Cynthia
went-
stood, bam.
No. You were supposed to go
I know,
under.
I was supposed to duck.
And how long? We were
But
fighting for about
16 hours
16
straight.
hours, yeah.
So bang, I got
And he
hit in the
didn't
head.
duck, and yeah.
Didn't duck. You didn't hit bloody high
I
enough.
don't know. It was like after 16 hours, we were like, This would be a blade, and you use this part to block. So say you're fighting someone and they hit you like, you know, with a staff in your hand, you're here, you're blocking it, you know, and of course you're using, you know, this to, you know, slice, and then you have like spins, you know, we're kind of like, no, come in too close, and then you go in. And here's the interesting thing with these weapons. These were developed, you know, from China for wushu, and you get your power like when you come in and you hit. And it's how hard the snap is and how it sounds and how much power you're putting through it.
Great.
So, you know, it develops a lot of strength in your hands, you know, and speed. And plus it's good for your wrists. You know, you can learn, you know, start off like this and then, you know, you get into different kind of spins. See?
It's dangerous.
Yeah. And you
Very
know what I like
powerful
too is like a very practical weapon here is your sticks, right? Because, you know, you could use this, and also like if you have an umbrella, you could use the umbrella the same way, using it for blocking and stuff, right?
Do some things.
Well, like see how I'd come in here. So if you were coming at me and if I was doing spins, whoop, hitting the camera, boom, you know what I mean? You see, that's what you're doing is you don't know where it's going. And then I can come in and strike, you know what I mean? That's what it is. And that's what the spinning, I like the spinning because I wouldn't go in and hit someone like that, but I'm aware that then I'm going to come in, you know.
You can use a rolled newspaper or something to do
or,
this.
you know, each spin is like bang, 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 you know, coming in. I feel strong with these.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. No, I like these. These are like one of my favorite because it's so practical, you know, and you can keep it, and, you know. But I really find that each weapon that you learn develops something in your body, like whether, you know, fluidity, strength, because like even with the spear, like who's going to be walking out with a spear today? Nobody, you know, but it was for long distance fighting. But just, you know, when you come down and you're going like this, you know, you're really working your body.
But I'll bet you that a lot of the kids today would not be able to tell you what so many of those moves they do.
Yeah.
How does that apply in combat?
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. That's the difference. I'm saying, all of this. I mean, you know, I'm not going to fight doing this sort of stuff.
But it
giving
helps
me
you
that
get familiar with that.
Strong hand and wrist, you
if
know,
you could,
but
if
how
you
I
could do
block.
all that, and then you just got to go like that and hit someone, you're going to be
Exactly,
so much faster
and the
because
power,
it trained
just
you to
snap out, bam, you know, here But I'm just saying it needs to be completed like it. I know you went through, you know, well, this is what it would be for if I was actually attacking, not just, gee, this looks very flashy and very showy.
Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, you have to know what each move means. And it's funny because nowadays, right, when people are learning their forms, and I'm a total traditionalist. I mean, I find like I still like people to do forms because I feel it develops so much more. It's not fighting. It's like, do you want to do full contact or you want to spar in class? It's two different things, you know. You know, but yeah, you're right. You know, you
and they do a kata, and it's almost like their eyes are, because they're not in the dance. They're not understanding that you're in combat. That. It's good. Thank you, Ken. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. You got the bag?
It's all right, I'll get the bag.
You got the bag? Oh, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice time.
Okay. My shoes are starting to hurt my toes.
Us.
Nice to have you here again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you need to change, please.
Oh no, I don't think
Cynthia, I'll put my gear on.
Oh, you got your uniform?
Yeah, no, I thought
Oh.
I was going to bring it just in case.
Oh, okay.
Better.
So what are you guys doing?
This is our master class, especially for you. Maybe you can make a break and come over, please. Okay, stay full Dutch. Okay, Os. Okay. So it's a big honor for us to have you here, and maybe we can show you something.
Sure, yeah.
Because they are already all acting in Ninja Assassin, small parts.
Yeah,
Right.
good. Okay.
So what is your traditional martial art?
Well, I started off in Tung Sido, and then from Tung Sido, I started studying Pai Lum Kung Fu. And then I did a little bit here and there of Tai Chi and Kempo. In films, too, is people will say, well, what style are you going to fight with? And there is no style. It's whatever the choreographer says, and it's whatever he does, so you have to be able to adapt, whether it's Chinese or it's Japanese or Korean, whatever, there is no style in the movies. When I was doing a Hong Kong movie, we did a roundhouse kick, and instead of doing, a traditional roundhouse kick, where you would come up and you would bend your knee and come in like that, right? They said just spin around and go like that. And I'm going, well, that doesn't look right. That's not a right kick. And they says, no, it doesn't matter. This isn't self-defense. It's the movies. And when I saw it on film, I was like, they're right.
Feels very strange, like I was hitting, it's like I've kind of go like this.
Yeah.
You think, well, that's weird, but
But for the camera.
I know, for the camera, suddenly you go, well, okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah. And a lot of martial artists, they're excellent in technique, but they can't adapt to movie fighting, and you have to be able to do that, because, time is money, and if you're not getting the angle right for the camera and you keep making misses, you're going to get the director mad and stuff, and they're going to say, next person.
It's true, it's about making it large, it has to be big, and again, it's what the camera sees. Like if I'm back here and I'm punching you, if I kind of go, with two punches, I might sort of go, like normally, so it's just this here, it's boring, because of where camera and everything. So now I have to learn to move. I might be over to here, then over to here. And if he snaps his head, so you snap that way, boom, this way, camera sees me, and then I'm back, boom, here, a lot of shoulder and hip. So it's better than me doing something like this, And
you find out almost the realistic fighting stuff doesn't project on screen, because you don't see it, because it's short in and everything's over exaggerated.
Yeah, the audiences need to, lay audience, somebody that doesn't know anything needs to go, oh, he did that, now he did that, now he did that. If it's like too short and sharp, boring on screen.
So I was very happy that I have you in my younger days on a TV screen. That's why you are my heroes of my young days. And that's why I start with martial arts. Now I have the chance to give something to the society. And can they show a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Now we have the extreme martial arts, we have the traditional. What is your kind of traditional martial arts?
My whole traditional background was kata, sun chin, this. For now, more of the drills are about, well, how do I physically make these moves work effectively, And also, as we know with mixed martial arts, a lot of it now is about not just the punching, but how do I take somebody down to the ground, you know, takedowns and things like that.
So you can show us something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So these drills of if he's stepping in and punching at me, okay, and I'm blocking here, then I'm stepping in from here and I'm hitting this way, back, hitting, coming, bam, hitting over this and in. This sort of action, coming back from here. So I'm learning to use hips and shoulders and a lot of body. So this then applies the same way. That's right. So if I'm clinching, for instance, using this here, this action of hitting like this, I'm using the same thing, look, see, just impacting. Or maybe I'm using this, pull here, to be able to turn him away, to be able to hit, to knee, you know. Maybe switching, using this action to turn him away, this way. But see, I'm always this, so, sorry, you okay? Yeah, you're used to this. How old are you?
16.
16, he's strong, right?
Yes, he's young and strong.
He might do one of those kicks and I'm gonna have to do this. Right, so maybe for takedowns now, or doing this, I'm gonna drag you around. So look, I might do this, just to swing and knee. See his feet, you all right?
Yeah.
See what his feet do. Or I might use this to drag him down to the ground. So now I'm in this position to be able to strike, but it's just still, so now it's not just punching, or you want to get away, right? He wants to get away from me. Or look, from here, I will redirect him out. From here, now see I'm into this sort of position. I can lift, start to take him down. Sorry. Or maybe I'm out here, see still directing, but I start to underhook. To be able to knee, boom, or kick. My head can still come inside, and now I'm still lifting and down, you know. If he's punching at me and I do normal way, we do this, right? But trouble with this is I haven't changed his balance, right? So now if he punches and I'm moving in here, see what happened? Now maybe I grab, popping. Now I'm back into back choke, boom. Choke him unconscious, boom. Underhook, let him fall. So I can still see what's going on.
Yeah.
And he doesn't hit his head on the ground, you know?
So I have a question, because you're always talking about the grappling is coming and coming. What is your opinion about the big success of mixed martial arts and UFC and USA?
Yeah, you know what I often say, it doesn't matter whether I like mixed martial arts or not. The one thing is here to stay. We have to have a knowledge of it. And also, from a real combat point of view, the days of somebody's come out and going crack, now they're just as likely to suddenly go here and grab your legs, right? So I now have to know what that looks like and how do I defend against that so I don't get put on my back. Because if I'm a stand-up fighter and I'm on my back, oh, what do I do? I don't think it's great necessarily for public view because they don't see the bowing and the respect and everything. All they see is a lot of guys with a lot of tattoos. I think this is it's unfortunate because I think a lot of those really good mixed martial arts guys have actually got a good traditional background, but it's a spectator thing. They want to see guys kind of misbehaving, I think, you know. I think that's the downside. But
isn't
again,
that more
it's
a
here.
sport? Like they took a sport and tried to make it into a traditional martial art. You know what I mean? It's like, it's sport, really, you know,
The mixed martial arts?
Yeah, I mean, because you have that group of people that is so broad that's not going to look at traditional martial arts, but they're going to look like, you said, they're going to look at the fighting, the blood, the knockouts, and like, you know, in boxing, you know. I mean, it's sorry to say, I don't really think that traditional martial arts in the public view is going to get as big as that, because you don't, you know, it's like entertainment almost for people. They're not looking at it as self-defense. They're looking at it like, yeah, I want to see that guy get knocked out, or, you know, I want to see what happens. It's just...
A friend of mine said that he's finding that what he thinks people are wanting once again is an authentic experience. And I said, what do you mean authentic? He said, something that you can't possibly replicate at home. That you come in and they put a nice uniform on, you line up, you bow, and you go down and you do a bit of meditation. And I think that's very important that you provide that for society, and all the spirituality of it, you know, that it's not just about fighting, it's about so many other things, right? You know, that you could do at 60, 70, and 80, that you don't have to be a great fighter to be and enjoy martial arts.
And okay. Come to the hotel.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for performing and showing us what you can.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You're okay?
Enjoy? Yeah? Okay.
When I did my first movie, I thought, oh, you know what? This is going to be an experience in my life. I'm going to have my picture on a poster that I could show my kids someday. That's what I was thinking. I thought I'd do one movie, and that would be it. It was like a unique experience in the life of Cynthia Rothrock. And when I went, I did the first movie. I loved it. They asked me to do a second one, and on my second one, that's when I said, hey, I like this job. I'm going to continue doing this. I was looking at your form. Your form was really, really good. It was nice and strong. Your movements were good, but you could get a little bit more in the facial expression. A lot of times you're you know, instead, like, you know, you've got to look like, I just hit that guy. I didn't just, you know, have good move, but, you know, because if you would defend yourself in a movie, you could have the greatest technique, but if your face is like this and I'm hitting him, you know, it's not like,
I wasn't too rough on that kid, was I? I might look like a real bully.
No, I was fine. I think the one when you come in and you twisted him is neck.
No, but I didn't.
When he kind of went,
No, but I know, it's because he didn't have, but I absolutely know how hard I'm doing it.
No,
it's
I'm
just
sure.
that he wasn't used to what was happening.
Yeah, because it's like kind of like someone just...
Oh, it's so weird, though, because you can just control somebody. It's funny stuff.
Hi. Have you heard how the Expendables did? If it did well or not?
No, I haven't. I haven't really read a good review, you know? We should have been in that. Right, really.
Whatever.
That's bum.
Because they really didn't take people that did smaller budget films. If you look at the lineup, it's all pretty high budget, isn't it?
Yeah, you should have been in it because you know Sly.
Well,
You know Sly.
like you know Linda Ronstadt?
Like I know. We're not commenting further.
goes on and on and on
No,
and on
Sly.
and on and on.
That's funny.
Do you know Stevie Nicks?
No. No.
Rachel McClish.
Oh, Nick, come on.
Oh, you've worked with her.
At professional level, yes.
Define professional.
Have that here.
What? Have that piece?
Do you want that?
Why do you?
Oh, there's 3 bits there.
Well, I have one.
Okay, I'll leave
You
one
have
for
2.
you. Yes.
Well, that was good. That was a good rest.
Yeah, that was
fun.
nice.
Hello. Oh, I think you were shaking my hand.
Embarrassing.
Well, you know, I'm not used to guys grabbing my purse.
I'm sorry, I apologize for my friend. She doesn't get out much. I've been waking up just early.
Like how early?
Like, 5 o'clock. You're gonna be great. It's fine.
I'm gonna get up at 7.
Well, come on, not. Oh, it must be just the time difference. It's because.
No, I get up because of the alarm.
No, but I mean, but you're sleeping until then, right?
No, the first night at 3 o'clock I was wide awake.
So how come you're not wide awake?
Now?
Yeah. You
Because
haven't
it's like
adjusted
another
yet?
24 hours that I've been nonstop.
God.
Added on to, the past 48 hours that I had 3
No,
hours
but you
sleep.
wouldn't have adjusted yet.
No, I am not adjusted yet.
Yeah, but you said you said, I can't do this. You said you woke up at 7 o'clock yesterday,
I
this
put my
morning.
alarm. I had my alarm on.
Yeah, I understand that, but that means you're asleep, right? To then have the alarm wake you at 7, otherwise you would have slept through, right?
Well, I'm not going to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, no. So
I
you went
stayed
back
in
to
bed.
sleep.
No, yes. I went back to sleep. And then about 5:30 I fell asleep. Again. And then my alarm went up at 7. Didn't that ever happen? Like when you're ready to get up, right before you got to get up, you fall asleep?
No. You're a lunatic.
See, I was just going to say that about you.
No, but you'd be lying. I'm telling you.
I would not be lying.
You're a lunatic.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Not. Oh, rock climbing wall.
Yeah.
Yes.
We saw your video, so we're anxious to see.
And you loved it?
Loved it.
Oh.
Loved it. Loved it. The best. The best. Yep. The future. The future. Hi.
Right, funny. I'm a German stunt coordinator and I'm no owner of
Oh,
that
really?
facilities. Yeah, really.
Very good. Very good.
He's like the
I try
real
to.
deal when it comes on wire works and rigging and everything.
Yep. Wow.
Action.
Okay, we're going to show you the choreo now. The fight's going to take place next door. We're going to show you later. But this is like just simple, slow thing. Okay, you guys ready? Yeah. Okay,
That was
Cynthia.
Cynthia. And where's Richard now?
That's now Richard. This is Richard. Now Cynthia and Richard together. Painful.
Okay, so if I'm here,
Okay.
you're coming in. 1, 2. What was this one?
This one. I like it.
Oh yeah, you turn into it.
Turn.
Boom.
Bam, karate chop. Bam. Nice.
So you're coming in here. It's
Perfect. Nice.
Now on this one here, right? What you need to do to get me down is, for me to do this, is to come into this position here. So you could maybe, if I come in here, hit me, right? Oh, get me down, grab me, because you got to look where my foot is, because I don't really see it, right? And I don't know if my pants are going to let me do it, but
Perfect.
yeah.
He's 1 millimeter in front of my nose.
Yeah, swing. Over here. I want to come here. Hit. Here.
Nice. Better. Then
In.
just go in there, yeah.
I could go this way.
Yeah. That's it. And he's done.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Yeah. The next guy comes in.
And then just.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that okay for you? That's it. Perfect. So let's go next door and.
Yeah, nice to do.
You know, when we hit, but when we hit.
We have the power. It's a different technique.
These sorts of things just to get the hands used to bouncing off.
Yeah, he's the master. You are the masters here. We are just the newcomers. You forgive us if you're...
Old school. We're old school.
Old school is the real deal. Now, to the painful part. For us.
Painful?
Yeah, that was fun. They're great guys.
Yeah. It's a good group.
Cute, too. They're all cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Just,
like them.
no, but I
Yeah.
mean, just bundle of energy, you know?
Yeah.
So much energy to them all. Thank you. Oh, God.
Seat belt.
God.
think you're drunk.
I'm not. I had one beer.
I know, I know.
I can actually hold my liquor.
Two?
You're a lunatic.
See, I was just going to say that about you.